Habba's Crucible Part 2. Borderland Bargains.
The village market, once tranquil, now vibrates with chaotic energy. Farmers' calls echoing through the bustling stalls. New, hastily built stalls overflow with an unexpected bounty of cigarettes, biscuits, and tea, hinting at a new, unwelcome prosperity. The air thickens with excited chatter and the rhythmic clinking of coins, a strange melody amidst the market's transformation. This vibrant scene plays out against the unseen, distant rumblings of war, a stark contrast to the market's lively facade. Inside the lieutenant's tent, maps unfurl across a rough wooden desk, charting a world reshaped by conflict. The young, observant lieutenant sits, a ceramic mug held to his lips, steam coiling into the air. His gaze, sharp and thoughtful, scans the intricate markings on the maps, seeking answers. The distant, muted murmurs of the bustling village outside filter into the tent, a constant reminder. He sips from his mug, the warmth a stark contrast to the cold realities of war and its economic shifts. A profound contemplation settles on his face, weighing the unexpected prosperity against the grim backdrop of conflict. In the bustling village square, the agha, his eyes gleaming with shrewdness, approaches the lieutenant. A warm, almost overly friendly smile plays on the agha's lips, a stark contrast to his traditional attire. His vibrant clothing stands out amidst the drab military uniforms surrounding him. He greets the officer with a deferential yet knowing tone. Nasılsın komutan? Inside the tent, the lieutenant, composed yet alert, greets the agha with a warm smile, a subtle tension humming beneath the cordiality. The lieutenant offers a warm smile, a flicker of something unsaid in his eyes as he greets the agha. A moment of shared courtesy, yet an almost imperceptible hum of tension vibrates between the two men. The lieutenant's words, "Thank you, my lord. I am very well. Seeing you made me many times better," echo with a deeper, unspoken meaning. The air in the lieutenant's tent crackles, thick with unspoken tension, as the agha leans forward. A hint of frustration etches the agha's face as he speaks. "Komutan, senin adamlar benim bakkala gelmiyor." The lieutenant, calm and composed, meets the agha's gaze, a knowing glint in his eyes. With a subtle challenge in his voice, the lieutenant poses a question. "Is there another grocer in the village, my lord?" The weighty silence that follows hangs heavy, a silent battle of wills in the dim tent. Inside the dimly lit tent, a single lantern casts long, dancing shadows across the canvas walls. The agha nods slowly, a subtle, knowing smile gracing his lips, a silent confirmation of hidden truths. He speaks, his voice a low assurance. "There is indeed, it's newly opened." The lieutenant responds, a hint of plea in his tone. "At least they'll earn enough for a bowl of soup, won't they, my lord?" The lantern flickers, illuminating the unspoken understanding passing between the two men in the quiet tent. Inside the lieutenant's tent, the agha waves a dismissive hand, his expression a mask of indifference. The lieutenant, acutely aware of the agha's vast fortune, eyes him with a mixture of curiosity and disbelief. The agha's voice, tinged with a feigned lament, declares, "It has not been good at all. My grocer will go bankrupt soon." The lieutenant's gaze sharpens, a hint of skepticism in his eyes as he considers the agha's words. He challenges the agha, his voice firm. "Senin halin vaktin yerindedir ağam." The lieutenant's question hangs in the air, a direct probe into the agha's immense wealth. "Ne yapakaksın bu kadar parayı?" Inside the dimly lit tent, the agha's face, a mask of feigned hardship, contrasts sharply with the warmth, his gaze direct yet veiled, his voice a low murmur of deception. "There's nothing at all, Commander. I'll be crossing to the other side, Iraq, soon." The lieutenant's eyes narrow, a challenge in his tone. "What will you do on the other side?" Agha's reply, stark and chilling, echoes the tent's hidden agenda. "Kaçak." Inside the tent, the lieutenant's face is a mask of concern, his voice a low, urgent whisper. He leans closer, delivering a stark warning. "If you bring in contraband, the gendarmerie will catch you and throw you in jail." The agha remains unfazed, a confident smirk playing on his lips, a silent challenge to the lieutenant's words. With an air of untouchable authority, the agha dismisses the threat, Jandarma bana dokunmaz. Inside the lieutenant's tent, the air hangs heavy with dust and the scent of old canvas, hinting at untold stories. The agha gestures with a calloused hand, his gaze fixed on the lieutenant, the unspoken weight of his words palpable. He reveals, "The governor plans to hire villagers for the guard program," a statement heavy with implication. The lieutenant, leaning forward, nods slowly, his expression confirming his prior knowledge of the rumors. He responds, "I understand, sir. I also heard it from the gendarmerie company commander. He says 10 to 15 people will be taken from each village." Inside the tent, the air hangs heavy, thick with unspoken tension. As the agha's face transforms with a shrewd glint, he leans forward, his voice a low command. "Now we need a Kalashnikov." Kalashnikov assault rifle. The lieutenant's gaze sharpens, a question hanging in the charged air. "Ne yapakaksun keleshi?" Agha's eyes gleam with purpose. "The Rangers need it. I will give it to them." Inside the lieutenant's tent, the dim lantern light flickers, casting dancing shadows on the canvas walls. The lieutenant, his face etched with concern, attempts to soothe the agha, his voice a low murmur. He reassures the agha, if the state hires them, it will give them weapons. Don't worry. The agha's face contorts with disbelief, a bitter laugh escaping him. "Devilton keleshi yokmush ki." The agha shakes his head, his voice dripping with contempt. "Ishe yaramaz." In the dim tent, the lieutenant stares, a dawning realization twisting his features as he comprehends the agha's true intent. The agha's lips curl into a knowing grin, his eyes glinting with cunning in the flickering light. The lieutenant challenges him, his voice laced with accusation. "Your real intention is to go to the other side and bring illegal Kalashnikovs, isn't it, my lord?" Agha's sly reply confirms his suspicions. "Yes, you got it, Commander. Kalashnikovs are very cheap on the other side, Commander." In the dimly lit tent, an oil lamp flickers, casting dancing shadows on the weathered face of the agha. With a hand etched by battles, the agha gestures dismissively, his shrewd eyes fixed on an unseen horizon. A weary resignation colors his voice as he muses, "What war, Commander? They are playing games. This is not how war is fought." He sees the nightly machine gun fire not as a threat, but a macabre performance. "They shoot bullets into the air at night, then play behind them," he adds, a bitter truth in his words. Alone in his tent, the lieutenant sits, the agha's haunting words echoing in his mind, his gaze distant. A silent understanding dawns as he considers his next move, a plan forming to bridge the chasm of mistrust. His eyes fix on the worn map on his table, a silent witness to the weight of his decision. He speaks with measured resolve. "Look, my lord, I have never seen these weapons. I just want to see them." In the dim light of Agha's house, his eyes, usually guarded, now reflect a profound, newfound respect. He turns to the lieutenant, a silent acknowledgement passing between them, fragile yet deeply understood. An unlikely alliance forms, a bridge forged in the quiet understanding of shared moments. Agha's voice, firm and sincere, breaks the silence. "Commander, you are a very good and honest commander." He extends an invitation, a gesture of trust. "I trust you. Come to my house one day and let's eat together." Agha's gaze holds a promise. "I'll show you these weapons at home."
I ask for your support. Together we will succeed. Subscribe now, like and comment. Thank you.